Thank you all for being here. Thanks especially to my colleague. As we approach the first anniversary of this war, something needs to be done to recognize not only the resilience and resolve of the Ukrainian people, but also the world's obligation to take action against the terrorist organizations that are aiding and abetting and, in fact, enabling Putin's murderous invasion of Ukraine. And so we are introducing legislation that will require the Secretary of State to designate the Wagner Group, now infamously known around the world as a foreign terrorist organization.
Is less committed than...
There is no question that the Wagner Group has murdered journalists, kidnapped children, raped women, engaged in savage, barbarous conduct that gives new meaning to the word terrorist. Nothing could be more appropriate than designating it as a foreign terrorist organization. What are the consequences? Well, it has already been sanctioned by the Department of State, but this measure will provide additional tools for further sanctions and more action against the Wagner Group and particularly Prigozhin, who is leading it and financing it, and anybody who does business with them.
Still called Codell McCain. Yeah.
I feel very comfortable and confident that bipartisan support coming up on the year anniversary of the war for Ukraine is strong and deep. And the reason we did this as we approach the year anniversary is to reinforce the narrative when it comes to this war, we're not forgiving and forgetting.
Going to deliver while there?
I want to congratulate the administration for flowing the weapons in that we've asked for. The next thing they need is fighter jets. You can't do combined arms operations without an Air Force. The MiG-29 is obsolete. So it's just a matter of time till we'll be thinking about a modern Air Force for Ukraine. And we want to deter future invasions, so we would urge the administration and all of our allies to start the training process now for advanced fighter jets for Ukraine, not only to evict Russia, but to deter future invasions. Finally, if this came to the floor of the Senate, it would overwhelmingly pass.
I've made 3 visits to Ukraine in the last year. The planes are necessary as part of the total battlefield architecture. You can't do a fight like this one without air cover and air support. So I think it will come.
To be transferred to Ukraine for their...
So the amount of legislative accomplishment in the last 6 months to change the tide of this war, I think has been really monumental. And they follow it like a hawk. And if we pass this designation, that makes it harder for the Wagner Group to recruit. They become radioactive, more so than they are today. If you're in their sphere of influence, you're in a world of hurt.
Perfect way to end. Thank you all. World of hurt.